precious fluids. Good morning, gentlefolk of the internet. My name is Rebekah. This is the Rebekah Fit. It is a little before 7 o'clock. So, what are we doing? Drinking water. First thing I do every morning is I drink 1 liter of water with 1 teaspoon of salt. Yeah. As soon as I get up in the morning, that's what's happening, is I'm just pounding this water. Now, my chiropractor, Dr. Whitmore, I don't use her for chiropractor. I use her as an applied kinesiologist. And she establishes all of my ritual for diet and hydration and supplements and all that stuff. She's amazing. And this is one of the big things that she does for me. When I first started the second chapter of getting fit again and understanding my body better, I started with just hydration and just sleep. Those were the 2 things that I could handle doing, is getting to sleep on time and making sure I had enough water. So enough water for me is this 1 liter in the morning, first thing. Oh no, leaking. This guy first thing in the morning. Oh, we're almost done. I've gotten used to it. It was actually really hard at first. Also, 1 probiotic with the water. I feel like it has to be really good for my intestines to be getting all this stuff. This is good stuff. So the first thing in the morning that gets all the love is my intestines with tons of water and probiotics. Round 1 done. So, after my liter of water, then I do my hour of exercise with gymnasticsbodies.com. And then, this is what I'm drinking. This needs a bit more shaking. Get it in the camera, but don't get it in your face. Alright. So, this I prepared last night, and this is 0.6 liters, a little less. It's like 0.591 liters. It has a teaspoon of this, which is my vitamin B supplement. It has a teaspoon of creatine, which I'm not specifically endorsing any of these specific brands. It's just, these are the ones that I'm using. And then branched chain amino acids. That's bottle number 1. When this is empty, which is usually around anywhere between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m., which is a huge range. But at this point, I've had almost 2 liters of water, so we're pretty cool. When this is empty, I refill this again with just the vitamin B, and that is usually like 1 of these, 2 of these is typically like my minimum for the day. So that's almost 2.2 liters of water. And then, you have, LaCroix or, I don't know. I don't really drink anything else. That's a lot to process. What I've noticed after adding stuff to my water is that I pee less. And one of the big struggles being assigned female at birth and having a uterus inside you instead of extra bladder space like assigned male at birth. Hydration, I struggle, and the big turnaround for me was adding stuff to my water. Just a little bit of salt, just table salt. Like you can get, this is my salt. This is what I add. But this is what I get from, that's what I get from my doctor. That's not to say my doctor's salt is somehow dramatically different than regular salt. It's salt. It's doing the thing that salt needs to do. Morton's table salt worked exactly the same way. Well, maybe not exactly the same, but it will be, close enough. You don't have to hit it on all the, we're just drinking water. There's nothing more natural than animals drinking water, And there's going to be minerals in the water that we would get naturally. And adding the salt just puts a little bit of minerals in there, and it allows your body to absorb it better. It allows your muscles and your body to use that fluid when it can't really absorb it without the salt in there. It just kind of passes right through you, which you may notice if you've been trying to do the water, like some folks will tell you, if you don't add something in there, you're going to be going to the bathroom constantly. I'm going to the bathroom constantly anyway. But this has helped. I've never been able to actually get through 2 liters of water, and sometimes it's 3 liters of water. I've never been able to get through. I wouldn't be able to function. I'd be having to run back and forth to the bathroom all day. Yeah, this has been amazing. So that's basically it for the Rebekah Fit. Thank you for joining me first thing in the morning. I hope you have a lovely day.